Today is day 13, guys. Zero alcohol. I feel on top of the world. I feel, why I'm saying that, I feel on top of the world. My mind feels fresh. My skill, I mean, my reflexes is fast. Thinking speed is fast. My head is not sore. No headache, nothing. Because you know, my sobriety is king. You see, alcohol always hijacks your brain. It hijacks your nervous system, everything. That's the reason why I chuck it out of the window and we're at day 13. I'm going to show you guys some facts here. I had a problem long time ago. Let me explain. It was last year, not so long. I used to get like, my skin used to get like dry, basically, here by my neck, and I used to get these like patches. Then I went to the skin doctor. He said that's psoriasis. I was getting psoriasis by my neck, skin problem, and then I was getting what you call this eczema. I had to use special shampoo. I'm still using that special shampoo. Maybe after a while, I won't need to use that special shampoo and I won't need to use the special cream what I'm using. You see, alcohol, it causes skin damage, and that because I also been doing some research here. It says like here's a video. We'll play that video now. Yeah, I typed here, can alcohol cause eczema and psoriasis? Yeah, alcohol can potentially worsen eczema and psoriasis. You see, it can worsen it. Now my skin like feel like so nice, and that even though I wasn't drinking heavy in my 30s, I started drinking occasionally at the age of 27. No, not 27, 28, because 1 year I stopped drinking when I was 27, then I started again after that. You see, but now plan is, or let me say not the plan, my mind is made up. I'm stopping completely. Now we are day 13. As you guys can see, it can dehydrate the skin, leading to dryness and irritation. You see, and that's what was happening, with eczema and that. And I think so. As you can guys see, it makes it worse. And I think so. It's also part of it. I'm having my tea here. This is green tea, which is good, pure green tea, guys. Alcohol can weaken the immune system. You see, that's why sometimes when I used to drink, I used to wake up, my throat used to feel itchy, yellow phlegm. I used to, cough sometimes, and which is not good. So you see, it can weaken your immune system. Let me just take the software and highlight. So these things you guys must remember, and including myself, because one day, if I feel like drinking, I can look at all of those things and not go back. You see, so as you guys can see, alcohol can weaken the immune system. I didn't know that keyword, immune system weaken by the poison alcohol, making it harder for the body to fight off infections and inflammation that can trigger up flare-ups. In a study, alcohol was found, I call it poison. Poison was found to trigger inflammation in people with psoriasis. Yo, I didn't know, and I had that. So we both learned something new. I had psoriasis, so it can trigger inflammation, and it is reasonable to think that it could have similar effect with people on eczema. I also had eczema. I think so. That was why that's why I was using that special shampoo. Let's review this video, guys. Let's react to this video. Yeah, day 13. I feel very fresh, guys. I feel on top of the world because zero alcohol. Okay, let's watch this girl's channel. Here's a channel here, Stephanie Still. You guys can also go and subscribe to it.
You can totally see in these photos just how puffy my face looks. And so I've definitely noticed that since I quit drinking, my face doesn't look as that since I quit drinking.
See how she looks here. Look there. See what alcohol did. Here, as you guys can see, she looked more prettier, but as you can see, little stuffy here also.
Puffy my face
but you guys see, look at this picture and visualize it.
looks. And so I've definitely noticed that since
and now look at her. Doesn't she look more pretty? So you see, alcohol actually destroys your face and all of that, your skin. It's not good. Like you guys read what it does with eczema and psoriasis. It actually triggers the psoriasis and it weakens your immune system. So why you want to have this thing, drink this poison, and it also it weakens your immune system and it creates inflammation, which is not good. So let's watch this video together.
I quit drinking. My face doesn't look as swollen. Hello YouTube, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm Steph, if you don't know me, and I make videos on sobriety, self-love, wellness, and eating disorder recovery. I am so excited for today's video. It is on a topic that I have been wanting to talk about on YouTube for a really long time. As you may or may not know, I do not drink alcohol anymore. I am almost 17 months sober at this point. If you want to learn more about why I quit drinking or some tips that I have for quitting drinking, I'll leave those videos down below. But today I want to talk about all of the ways that quitting drinking has improved my physical appearance and kind of made me glow up. Quitting drinking has improved literally every single aspect of my life. It's helped me physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. But today we are just going to talk about the very surface level things and only talk about how it has improved and helped my appearance. If you feel like quitting drinking is something that you need to do and it's the right decision for you and nothing else is motivating you, I really hope that this video at least can motivate you and inspire you just by the physical benefits that you're going to experience once you quit. I will say that most of these physical benefits do not happen immediately. They do take time, so if you're not seeing them right away, don't get discouraged, don't give up. It usually takes couple weeks to a month to actually start seeing the benefits from quitting drinking, because at first your body is detoxing and you're gonna maybe go through withdrawals depending on how severe your drinking was. So I just encourage you to not give up if you are not seeing benefits right away. I have a little
So when you give up, you'll feel the power, you'll feel on top of the world, like how I am every day.
Cheat sheet here of all of the things that I want to say and all of the research that I've done on this. So I will leave all of the articles that I got this research from down below if you want to read them yourself. So the number one thing that I have noticed that has improved in my physical appearance since quitting drinking is my skin. I had pretty bad skin in middle school and high school, and then it kind of got better when I stopped eating dairy, and then it got a lot worse in college when I started drinking a lot, and now that I don't drink, it is pretty clear. So when I was drinking and I was getting a lot more acne, I thought it was just because, you know, I wasn't taking good care of my skin and I was falling asleep with my makeup on, but there are actually a lot more ways that alcohol specifically affects your skin. So this is my skin as of right now. It's like pretty clear besides my chin. My chin is really the only place I get acne these days, and I think that's, well, I know it's from hormones. Like your chin is where your hormonal acne usually shows up if I'm not mistaken, but the rest of it is like pretty clear like throughout. It also just has a nice like glow to it 24/7, and it's like really, you know, like bouncy, like it's got a little bounce. Drinking alcohol actually depletes your skin of vitamin A, and vitamin A is responsible for cell renewal. So that's why when you drink alcohol, your face can look a little gray and a little bit dull and not as glowy, because your cells aren't regenerating as fast as they could be. So
you know what she say? Your face can look a little dull and glowy because your cells aren't regenerating as quickly. So you guys hear it out.
Definitely noticed since I quit drinking, my skin is just a lot more glowy and it looks brighter. It doesn't look as dull and gray. Another thing is that drinking alcohol can worsen or even cause certain skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, rosacea.
You see, it can worsen or cause certain skin diseases like eczema and psoriasis. You heard, guys? She also said it. And if you look here, how much of likes? 2,200. And as you guys can see, the comments and all of that there. See, I quit drinking 2nd months, 6 months, etc. But let's just carry on watching.
So I used to have like a pretty big patch of eczema on my neck, and it would get a lot.
You see, she had a pretty patch what was here because of drinking. I had a patch here at the back. That was psoriasis. So you see, I'm into it 13 days. And you know, during my 30s, I used to hardly drink, and I don't know how I got it. So it says that even little alcohol is not good at all.
worse when I drank a lot. I didn't put the two together at the time, but since I quit drinking, it's like virtually gone away. So that's a plus. The third thing with the skin, we're still in the skin category, but the third thing about the skin is the number one thing I've noticed is I'm just a lot less puffy. And I think we all know that alcohol is a dehydrant. It dehydrates you. When you're drinking it, your body's gonna wanna hold on to water wherever it can because the alcohol is dehydrating you. And so when I would wake up from a night of drinking, I would definitely notice that my face was super puffy, and even in places around my body, like I was super puffy, and you can totally see in these photos just how puffy my face looks. And so I've definitely noticed that since I've quit drinking, just my face doesn't look as swollen and it doesn't look as red, like I said. And lastly, for the skin category, alcohol can actually cause wrinkles and premature aging, which obviously I don't notice now because I'm still...
See, wrinkles and premature aging. I took notice a lot of people, my friends, old friends, what I grew up with, who drink on a regular basis. They look very old. They don't look like their age. So yeah, the truth is, yeah.
Still only 22, but I'm sure when I grow older, I'm definitely going to see a difference in my skin than my friends who drink their skin. All right, number 2. I don't know if this one's like gross.
See, she's 22 years old, guys. So it's a message for all the youngsters. Don't fall into the trap of alcohol poison. Watch his channel, do research, watch Sober Leon's channel, etc. And you guys will see that it's not a good thing, because look how she used to look at such a young age and look at her now. Totally different, guys. As you can see, she looks more beautiful compared to how she looked when she was drinking.
To say, but my hygiene is just overall better, and when my hygiene is better, I feel cleaner, and when I feel cleaner, I feel like I just glow. I feel like we all know that feeling when you're hungover and even a shower just seems like the worst task in the world. And so there were times when I would just sit in my filth all day because I was too hungover, and I just can't imagine like sitting in my filth for that long anymore. When I was drunk, I would sometimes not brush my teeth at night, and I would leave my makeup on overnight and sometimes throughout the next day.
You know, when I was after I come back after hangover, I don't want to even make my bed. I'll end up sleeping, my whole day will go. I'll end up basically sleeping like for half a day, and I'll end up eating junk food, and I don't want to do nothing the whole day because of alcohol, because I'm recovering from a hangover. So you see, friends who encourage you to do this, and if you tell them the truth and say this thing is bad because of A, B, and C, and they don't acknowledge it, it means they lack wisdom, and they're the kind of people you need to stay away from. That's the first step you need to do in order to stop drinking completely, and that's what I'm doing now. You guys see, a day was unproductive.
It was really gross. Now that I am never drunk and I'm always sober, I take care of my skin, I take care of my teeth and my dental hygiene, and
teeth and dental hygiene. This was what I was telling one friend. His teeth is yellow, and even say some days he don't brush his teeth. Sus, how can you do that there? At the end of the day, you know your breath's gonna stink, and people's not gonna want to be near you. That's why when I see him, I don't like to even shake his hand. And he comes from a well-off home. His dad is very wealthy and things, but it ends up, destroying his life. When I ask him why you drink, he says drowning his sorrows. I must tell him this next time, or else if he's watching this video, sorrows know how to swim, my friend. Sorrows can swim.
I put deodorant on all the time. Speaking of deodorant, alcohol can literally give you an odor. The only ways that alcohol can leave your body is through your breath, your sweat, and your urine. So obviously after a night of heavy drinking, you are just going to not smell the best. So yeah, if nothing else, your hygiene will definitely improve when you stop drinking. I know there are people out there who, even when they're like blacked out, they take off all their makeup, and good for you, but that was not me. Number 3 is that my eyes are just brighter and I just look and feel more alive. Looking back at some of the pictures,
you see what she's saying, her eyes feel much more brighter and she feels more alive. So true, because when I was at this day, on June the 1st, 2024, which was about 2 weeks ago. The Champions League final was on Real Madrid versus Dortmund. My vision was very blurry. I was watching the game, but I remember only Real Madrid scored 2 goals, but I can't remember how they scored the 2 goals. You understand? So alcohol actually messes up your memory and your vision. So I said goodbye. It's goodbye to him. I chuck him.
Of me when I was drinking or when I was drunk, it honestly just makes me kind of sad because I know how much pain was behind those eyes. And I think that was obviously a reason why my eyes kind of looked dull, and now they look brighter because I'm more aligned with my true self and I'm happy and I'm sober. But also, alcohol can cause your eyes to physically be red. And another obvious one is that alcohol can cause dark circles, not actually the alcohol itself, but the lack of sleep, because alcohol really affects your...
See, alcohol can cause dark circles, you see, because of lack of sleep. You'll hear what sleep it affects.
REM sleep and your ability to get good sleep. So
you see, alcohol affects your REM sleep. If we look here, let's go do research. What is REM sleep? What is REM sleep? Rapid eye movement. Sleep is one of the 2 types of sleep. During this important period of rest, the body goes to distinctive changes that associate with dreaming, the creation of long-term memories, learning, emotional processing, and brain development. You see, does alcohol mess up REM sleep? You see, REM sleep is important. Does alcohol, I'm gonna call it poison. Does poison mess up REM sleep? Alcohol disrupts REM sleep. I'm not even spelling it correctly. It's REM, not REAM. See, it disrupts REM sleep. Its relaxing properties make alcohol seem like a surefire way to sleep at night. However, the quality of restorative, restful sleep decreases. Research has shown that alcohol used interrupts your sleep cycle, primary REM sleep. So you see what it does, guys.
now that I don't drink, I am constantly getting really good sleep. I'm getting the best sleep in my life pretty much. And so I never really get dark circles. And if I do, I know it was intentional, or not intentional, but I know it was just because I was probably watching Love Island for all hours of the night. Another plus is that I never have drunk eyes in photos. I'm always alert, I'm always there. I always remember that the photo's being taken. The worst feeling in the world is seeing the photos from the night before that you don't remember taking and you're just lights on, no one's home. Number 4 is that I feel less bloated. So this kind of goes along with what I was talking about in the skin category of the puffiness. I'm just less puffy all over my body, including my stomach, but also I just feel a lot less bloated from time to time, and that translates to me just feeling healthier and happier. I just notice like I don't get bloated as often, and I also don't have stomach pain as often. I used to struggle with stomach pain like a lot, like really bad stomach pain.
See, I want to talk here. You see, she used to feel less bloated because alcohol makes you like feel like that. When I used to drink, and I always used to want to eat junk food. So you see, especially beers, the guys who's drinking the beers, they don't realize this. This is killing them. They don't realize this.
Pain for basically all my teenage.
And you see also stomach pains. I used to also have, my stomach used to also feel funny. Does alcohol cause stomach pain? I can remember my stomach used to feel terrible when I used to drink. Alcohol poison can cause stomach pain, as you guys can see. And do you want it? Alcohol can cause stomach pain by irritating the lining of the stomach and the intestines, leading to inflammation and discomfort. And you see, when I used to drink alcohol, I used to not worry. Like the ones I can remember, I was with the club with a bunch of bad apples. They were taking drugs and everything, but I used to hang around with them. But I never used to take drugs. I just used to drink with them, you see. So anyway, that night I can remember how I was feeling for McDonald's. And McDonald's also is poison. It's not good, healthy food. So let's just carry on watching the video.
Years up until now, and I never put two and two together that it might be because of alcohol, but alcohol can literally destroy your stomach lining and cause stomach problems, and I don't think a lot of people know that. And so once I cut it out, I mean, I learned this fact way after I cut it out, and then I was like, oh yeah, my stomach has actually been hurting less. So if you're experiencing any sort of stomach pain, I would recommend taking a break from alcohol and just seeing how it makes you feel. So number 5 is that I feel like I am glowing from the inside out. And that's a little cliche, but it's true. Ever since I quit drinking, I feel more aligned with my true self. I feel happier, I feel healthier. I just feel like I have more time to do the things that make you happy. And when you feel good on the inside, it truly does show on the outside. Quitting drinking and giving up alcohol at this age and at any age is freaking hard. It is the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but the benefits that I've experienced since doing that have been profound. Like I said, it's not only physical, it's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual. It's so hard, but it's so worth it. If you feel like quitting drinking is the right decision for you, I hope that this video has been one source of inspiration for you. I hope my other videos can be a source of inspiration for you. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate every view. If you like this video and you want to see more from me, please don't forget to subscribe and also give this video...
Sorry about that, guys. Sneezing, yeah. I don't know why. Excuse me, guys.
Video a thumbs up if you liked it, because that would really help to support me. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers as of today. So once we hit that, I will be doing a big giveaway on my Instagram. So please be sure to follow me there so you can have the information on that. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Okay guys, I hope you guys learned something. As you guys can see, we spoke about the skin, what it does to the skin, and it can make eczema, psoriasis worse. And you heard also the facts what the girl also, Stephanie, also says. So yeah guys, also with your stomach lining, it messes up your immune system. So think of all of those things. You're putting that poison in your body. Do you want all these problems? I don't want it. That's why today in this video I said I feel on top of the world. Anyways guys, if this video helps you out, we're at day 13 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let me just double check on my notepad. Yeah, day 13. Let me also just double check on my channel thing, if I'm correct. Yeah, day 13. What is this now? View channel? Yeah, day 13. Day 13. Okay guys, this wraps the end of this video. Remember all the bad things what alcohol is going to do to you, the poison. So do not have it. I'm not having it. Let's be in this journey together. Anyways guys, catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.